Alright, so as you already know, Bernie Sanders, he announced the end of his campaign on April 8th, and I knew from before, like around the time of Super Tuesday, that he was not going to win the nomination, and I already came to terms of that fact around around that same week, and yeah, it was tough, I remember watching a video from Emma Vigeland of TYT, and she was crying while describing the impact of his, and it's just understandable. I already watched this video already, and I thought it was gonna make me bring down the waterworks as well, but that wasn't the case. But I've actually cried before watching one of his videos, and he's really just inspiring person. He inspired me to make this channel, and he gave me something to believe in, and just make sure I use my talents to the best of my ability to just talk about things that's important like he did, and highlight so many ideas, So I'm gonna play his video. It's titled "The Struggle Continues," and yeah, this is the announcement of the end of his campaign.
As you all know, we have never been just a campaign. We are a grassroots, multiracial, multi-generational movement which has always believed that real change never comes from the top on down, but always from the bottom on up. We have taken on the greed of the entire corporate elite. That struggle continues. While this campaign is coming to an end, our movement is not. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. As I hope all of you know, this race has never been about me. I ran for the presidency because I believed that as a president, I could accelerate and institutionalize the progressive changes that we are all building together. And if we keep organizing and fighting, I have no doubt but that is exactly what will happen. We often hear about the beauty of America, and this country is incredibly beautiful. But to me, the beauty I will remember most is in the faces of the people we have met from one corner of this nation to the other. The compassion, love, and decency I have seen in them makes me so hopeful for our future. It also makes me more determined than ever to work to create a nation that reflects those values and lifts up all of our people. Please stay in this fight with me. Let us go forward together. The struggle continues.
As we see, during the end of the video, when he says staying in the fight, and it just reminded me of some people going through tough times, and so many people were in a worse position than me, and I remember being at the rally in Queens, and he mentioned that as well. Are you willing to fight for the person to your left and your right, someone you don't even know? And I said, yeah, that day, yeah, it just makes sense. We might as well just, as humans, strive to just be as good as we can to one another and strive for a better world, and Bernie Sanders, he gives a hope for that, and he instills so many great values in me, and the friends that I have, and because of that, we decide to lift each other up and be better people, and such a impactful person. I believe in even in the time of 2015, like he even mentioned, like it was never about him. He went to Elizabeth Warren and he told her, he asked her if she could run it instead of him against Hillary Clinton, and she didn't decide to step up, but he did. Like even in his late ages, and he's deciding to use the end of his life, and he basically used his whole entire life to fight for someone like me, and it's just amazing the type of person he is. That's how I see it. But like he said, what matters now is what goes on after the end of his campaign. What we got to see what happens with people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the rest of the Justice Democrats, everyone who's not taking corporate PAC money, everyone who actually wants to look to the people first instead of corporations. We got to see if they're gonna be as strong as they can for everyone, and we got to see if we're gonna be able to get people in office to actually represent those same values, and hopefully we could come to see a day where Congress is not taking any corporate money at all, and they're all looking to the people instead of just corporations, and right now we're not seeing that, but I'm going to discuss that later. But yeah, those are the words of Bernie Sanders for the end of his campaign.